Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome back to Formula Amateur. Today we'll be talking all about the Bonmarito Grand Prix in St. Louis, also known as the World Wide Technology Raceway. So we'll be discussing IndyNXT and IndyCar. So let's get into it, shall we? So first, let's start off with IndyNXT, and we'll go through their two practice sessions, which are split up by qualifying, and then we'll go into the race, and then the leadership, and then we'll do the same for IndyCar. So in first practice, in 24th position was Etta with 71 laps. In 23rd was Careba with 38. In 22nd was Rowe with the number 8 on with 53 laps. In 21st was Nannini with 66. In 20th was Escotto with 33. In 19th was Sundramurthy with 52. He is replacing Starty for the weekend. In 18th was Aaron with 48. In 17th was Cooling with 53. In 16th was Beaton with 59. In 15th was Missig with 52. In 14th is Correa with 52. In 13th is De Tulio with 48. In 12th is Monteiro with 66. In 11th was Garcia with 59. In 10th was Johnson with 63. In 9th is Murray with 69. In 8th was Kohadchik with 55. In 7th is Pearson with 72. In 6th is Kaminsky with 69. In 5th is Taylor with 70. In 4th is Hughes with 64. And in 3rd, De Alba with 57. In 2nd is Rowe with the 99 with 52. And in 1st is Fittipaldi with 68 laps. And I know I didn't mention this in the beginning, but this is an oval, hence why there are so many laps there. And now let's discuss the qualifying session before we get into practice 2, which I still find a little bit strange that one happens before the. So in the qualifying session, in 24th position was Rowe with the number 99. He fell 22 positions. He lost his qualifying time as a result of not following the race director's directions, as a result of the fact that he has had communication issues between himself and the team and did not follow when the flag was waved to stop his oval run in qualifying, and as a result he lost his time and qualified 24th. But there is always a silver lining in these cases, I promise you that. And then in 23rd is Fittipaldi, who also dropped 22 positions due to a fuel leak. In 22nd was Etta, who gained 2 positions as a result of those two not having a qualifying time. In 21st is Kaminsky, who dropped 15 positions. In 20th is Correba, who gained 3 positions. In 19th is Monteiro, who dropped 7 positions. In 18th is Escotto, who gained 2 positions. In 17th is Nannini, who gained 4 positions. In 16th is Garcia, who dropped 5 positions. In 15th is Misick, who stayed where he was. In 14th is Rowe with the number 8, who gained 8 places. In 13th is Correa, who gained 1 position. In 12th is Aaron, who gained 6 positions. In 11th is De Alba, who dropped 8 positions. In 10th is Murray, who dropped 1 position. In 9th is Sundramurthy, who gained 10 positions. In 8th is Beaton, who gained 8 positions. In 7th is Coolan, who gained 10 positions. In 6th is Kohadchik, who gained 2 positions. In 5th is Johnson, who gained 5 positions. In 4th is Pearson, who gained 3 positions. In 3rd is Taylor, who gained 2 positions. In 2nd is De Tulio, who gained 11 positions. And in 1st is Hughes, who gained 3 positions. And now let's cover the IndyNXT race. So in 24th position, due to contact, was Correba, who dropped 4 positions. In 23rd is Aaron, who dropped 11 positions. He had a mechanical failure. In 22nd was De Alba, who dropped also 11 positions. This was due to contact. In the 21st is Sundramurthy, who also had contact. He had contact with De Alba, and De Alba received a penalty after the race for the contact. In 20th is Nannini, who dropped 3 positions. In 19th is Escotto, who dropped 1 position. In 18th is Rowe with the number 8, who dropped 4 positions. In 17th is Kaminsky, who gained 4 positions. In 16th is Etta, who gained 6 positions. In 15th is Monteiro, who gained 4 positions. In 14th is Correa, who dropped 1 position. In 13th is Fittipaldi, who gained 10 positions. In 12th is Murray, who dropped 2 positions. In 11th is Beaton, who dropped 3 positions. In 10th is Misick, who gained 5 positions. In 9th is Kohadchuk, who dropped 3 positions. In 8th is Garcia, who gained 8 positions. In 7th is Johnson, dropped 2 positions. In 6th is Hughes, who dropped 5 positions. In 5th is Taylor, who dropped 2 positions. In 4th is Coulon, who gained 3 positions. In 3rd is Pearson, who gained 1 position. In 2nd is D'Atulio, who stayed where he was. And row with the number 99, the one who started 24th, finished 1st, gaining 23 positions. So how does the championship for IndyCar NXT look like now? Let's talk about that. So in 25th position is Sundram Worthy, who, as I said, was a step in for Starty. He has 9 points to his name now. In 24th is Eto with 84. In 23rd is Carrebo with 93. In 22nd is Monteiro with 94. In 21st is Rowe with the number 8 with 99. In 20th is Scotto with 107. In 19th is Kaminsky with 109. And on 18th is Starty, also on 109. In 17th is Coulon with 127. In 16th is Dialbo with 128. In 15th is Nannini with 129. In 14th is Aaron with 131. In 13th is Beaton with 140. In 12th is Garcia with 150. In 11th is Pearson with 159. In 10th is Missig with 160. In 9th is Murray with 166. In 8th is Correa with 172. In 7th is Hughes with 206. In 6th is D'Atulio with 211. In 5th is Rowe with the number 99 on 212. In 4th is Taylor with 258. In 3rd is Koharchuk with 280. In 2nd is Fittipaldi with 283. And in 1st is Johnson with 285. So there's quite a big fight going on. Within the top 3, they are separated between them with 5 points. And now let's cover IndyCar. So they had 2 practice sessions split up by qualifying, whereas IndyCar only had 1 practice session. So in the first practice session, the following happened. So in 25th position was Rob with 44 laps. In 24th was Hauger with 34. In 23rd was Lunga with 38. In 22nd was Siegel with 38. In 21st was Foster with 42. In 20th was Collette with 37. In 19th was Rasmussen with 49. In 18th was Power with 31. In 17th was Schumacher with 42. In 16th was Newgarden with 25. In 15th was Grosjean with 24. In 14th was VK with 33. In 13th was Ferrucci with 30. In 12th was Rahal with 46. In 11th was Simpson with 41. In 10th was Dixon with 36. In 9th was Kirkwood with 35. In 8th was McLaughlin with 16. In 7th was Rossi with 45. In 6th was Malukas with 19. In 5th was Ericsson with 35. In 4th was Armstrong with 32. In 3rd was Rosenquist with 43. In 2nd was Palou with 39. And in 1st was O'Ward with 43. And how did they qualify? So in 25th was Rob once again, so he stayed where he was. And in 24th was Hauger, who stayed also where he was. In 23rd is Grosjean, who dropped 8 positions. In 22nd was Siegel, who stayed where he was. In 21st was Power, who dropped 3 positions. In 20th was Collette, who stayed where he was. In 19th is Rasmussen, who stayed where he was. In 18th is Schumacher, who dropped 1 position. In 17th is Foster, who gained 4 positions. In 16th is Lundgaard, who gained 7 positions. In 15th is Ferrucci, who gained 2 positions. In 14th is Simpson, who dropped 3 positions. In 13th is VK, who gained 1 position. In 12th is Ericsson, who dropped 7 positions. In 11th is Rahal, who gained 1 position. In 10th is Rossi, who dropped 3 positions. In 9th is O'Ward, who dropped 8 positions. In 8th is Newgarden, who gained 8 positions. In 7th is Dixon, who gained 3 positions. In 6th is Armstrong, who dropped 2 positions. In 5th is McLaughlin, who gained 3 positions. In 4th is Rosenquist, who dropped 1 position. In 3rd is Kirkwood, who gained 6 positions. In 2nd is Malukas, who gained 4 positions. And in 1st is Palou, who gained 1 position. And now let's cover the second practice session. So in 25th is Foster, who with 46 laps. He dropped 8 positions. In 24th is Rob with 57 laps, who gained 1 position. In 23rd is Ferrucci with 24. He dropped 8 positions. In 22nd is Simpson with 59. He dropped 8 positions. In 21st is Rossi with 62 laps. He dropped 11 positions. In 20th is Grosjean with 49 laps. He gained 3 positions. In 19th is Rahal with 63. He dropped 8 positions. In 17th is Rasmussen with 63. He gained 1 position. In 17th is Schumacher with 55. He gained 1 position. In 16th is O'Ward with 76. He dropped 7 positions. In 15th is McLaughlin with 73, he dropped 10 positions. In 14th is Siegel with 56, he gained 8 positions. In 13th is Rosenquist with 71, he dropped 9. In 12 is Collette with 68, he gained 8 positions. In 11th is Ericsson with 63, gained 1 position. In 10th is Power with 74, he gained 11 positions. In 9th is Kirkwood with 59, he dropped 6 positions. In 8th is Hauger with 67, he gained 16 positions. In 7th is Newgarden with 71, he gained 1 position. In 6th is VK with 82, he gained 7 positions. In 5th is Malukas with 69, he dropped 3 positions. In 4th is Palou with 78, he dropped 3 positions. In 3rd is Armstrong with 56, he gained 3 positions. In 2nd is Dixon with 67, and he gained 5 positions. And in 1st with 70 laps is Lundgaard, he gained 15 positions. But what does that mean for the race itself? Well, in 25th is Hauger, who dropped 17 positions due to a mechanical error. In 24th is Siegel, who dropped 10 positions due to contact. In 23rd is Rahal, who dropped 4 positions due to contact. In 22nd was Collette, who dropped 10 positions due to a mechanical issue. In 21st is Simpson, who gained 1 position. In 20th is Foster, who gained 5 positions. In 19th is Robb, who gained 5 positions. In 18th is Rossi, who gained 3 positions. In 17th is Palou, who dropped 13 positions. He ran out of fuel during the race. In 16th is Schumacher, who gained 1 position. In 15th is Grosjean, who gained 5 positions. In 14th is Rosenquist, who dropped 1 position. In 13th is Ferrucci, who gained 10 positions. In 12th is Dixon, who dropped 10 positions. 11th is Award, who gained 5 positions. In 10th is Lundgaard, who dropped 9 positions. In 9th is Armstrong, who dropped 6 positions. In 8th is Power, who gained 2 positions. In 7th is Malukas, who dropped 2 positions. In 6th is Kirkwood, who gained 3 positions. In 5th is McLaughlin, who gained 10 positions. In 4th is VK, who gained 2 positions. In 3rd is Rasmussen, who gained 14 positions. In 2nd is Ericsson, gained 9 positions. And the winner was Newgarden, who gained 6 positions. But how does the championship look like in IndyCar? So in 25th is Schumacher with 89, and on the same wavelength is Robb with 89 in 24th. In 23rd is Collette with 99. In 22nd is Rasmussen with 112. In 21st is Siegel with 116. In 20th is Grosjean with 117. In 19th is Foster with 131. In 18th is Hauger with 133. In 17th is Power with 145. In 16th is Ferrucci with 146. In 15th is Simpson with 147. In 14th is Rossi with 152. In 13th is VK with 175. In 12th is Dixon with 192. In 11th is Rahal with 193. In 10th is Armstrong with 196. In 9th is Ericsson, also on 196. In 8th is Rosenquist with 221. In 7th is McLaughlin with 222. In 6th is Newgarden with 238. In 5th is O'Ward with 239. In 4th is Lundgaard with 246. In 3rd is Malukas with 274. In 2nd is Kirkwood with 293. And in 1st is Palou with 342. Thank you for watching or listening to another episode of Formula Amateur. I hope you have enjoyed. We are, once again, I'd like to remind you, coming up to the 100th episode of Formula Amateur, so I hope you will enjoy it when it comes out. It will be the Barcelona Grand Prix race rundown for Formula 1, Formula 2 and Formula 3, so please look forward to that. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Don't forget to check out my lovely colleagues on the Be The Change Media Network. Don't forget to check out BeTheChangeMediaNetwork.com, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.